What are the questions that I'm going to be asked in my visa interview? That's a question that I get a lot from my clients who are going to go in their visa interview, and they understandably want to know what questions the visa officer is going to ask them so that they can prepare how they're going to answer. But I'm here to tell you today that that's not really the way to think about it. And the reason is because that visa officer, they can ask you anything they want. Anything. They can ask you about your job, about your studies, about where you live, about where your parents live, about what type of toothbrush you use. They can ask you anything that they want, and you have to be prepared to answer. There's no way you can possibly think of every question that they might ask you and prepare an answer that you're going to memorize for them. In fact, that's the exact opposite of what you should do. Because if you do that, you're going to sound too prepared. You're going to sound robotic. You're going to sound stilted. You're not going to sound natural. And what's most important in your visa interview is that you create confidence for that visa officer, where that visa officer feels like you're telling them the truth, that you're speaking to them from the heart, and that they can trust what you're saying to them. That's what's going to allow them to issue you the visa. So what I'm going to suggest that you do, instead of trying to prepare for individual questions in your visa interview, I'm going to suggest that what you do is just prepare your entire story. Know your story inside and out. Know your resume, know your history, know your financials, know your parents' financials if you're relying on them to pay for your tuition at school. Know the situation of the company that you're going to work for in the US. Know the addresses where they are. Know all of this information and be ready to answer any question that they throw at you, right? That's what's going to show the visa officer that you are well prepared, that you're committed to your plan, that you really do intend to go to the US to do that job, to complete that course of study. Whatever your purpose of travel is, you're going to show them that you are truly prepared and committed for that. All right? So, once again, don't think that you need to memorize individual answers to questions that might come up in your visa interview. What you need to do instead is prepare your entire story, know it inside and out, and be ready to answer questions naturally when they come up during your visa interview. And then you're going to do great.